Hello, everybody.
Yay.
We're back. Yay.
Yay, it's a new season of
Yes,
Pluto and a new chart
yes,
with Aquarius. So that's a good fit
yes.
for Pluto having gone into Aquarius.
Yeah, right. Um, Today we have a chart. The format looks a little bit different, but it's still the same thing. We have Sun in Aquarius, I believe, and and midheaven also in Aquarius, ascendant in Cancer, and moon in Aries. It's a little unclear in this one, but the moon is in Aries, and Venus is, I believe, in Pisces. Yes. Um,
Okay. Um, all
this
right.
Pluto is in Scorpio, so I think me and you both have Pluto in Scorpio, so that's like somebody born in the 80s, around that time, 80s, early 90s. Um, and we've got the
And
Uranus and Neptune conjunction in Capricorn, so that's probably like 91, 92, something like
wait, what is that? Is it Mercury or Mercury
that.
Neptune?
So Uranus and Neptune are both in Capricorn. In the
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uranus
Okay.
seventh, and I think Neptune is just on the cusp of seventh and eighth. So I think this would be a 90, early 90s person, 92 maybe.
And the chart is chosen by our 9-year-old assistant,
Yep,
or almost 10.
almost 10. But she
I
does
think
surprise
that
me
also gets it.
a little bit,
Yeah.
yeah. She does surprise me sometimes. She knows very interesting figures. So
All right. So yeah,
let's
let's not have
um
any guess about what it could
yeah,
be.
yeah. Um, Interestingly, the midheaven is in Aquarius, and we've got um Sun right in there on the 10th house up in the midheaven. So cool. Aquarius Sun, Aquarius midheaven, the Sun up there. We can definitely see this person. Wherever they are, we see them.
Mm-hmm.
They could be some kind of
Yeah.
this, huh?
No, go ahead. Yeah, just thinking.
Yeah, they could be some kind of Aquarius type of in terms of like science, technology, or they could also be like rebellious, some kind of
Yeah,
leader.
I feel like this could be someone like maybe who is socially active. And like the first thing that comes to my mind is this Greta person. What is her last name? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Stolberg, something like that.
Yeah, but I
E.
think she's actually Capricorn now. I think she's born on the 3rd of January, actually, now that I think of it.
Okay. Um,
But that's an interesting combination of like this very soft, gentle Cancer ascendant with the fierce moon in Aries. I think it's a like, interesting combo.
I mean, what you said about Greta, I think that would have been pretty good, like in terms of like she seems so sweet, and then she's got this fire inside her.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, she can look angry in a very sweet way.
very innocent and sweet. Oh, angry in a sweet way. Like in pictures, she looks pretty like young and sweet, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's true. She doesn't come across when she talks as very sweet. She's they
Yeah.
yeah, lots of fire. Um, there's also Mercury up there with Sun, like close to the midheaven, so they could also do some kind of talking or moving, um, maybe dancing. And then
Um,
Venus is also in the 10th.
is Venus actually, is it in the 10th or is it in the 11th? Or it's on the cusp of 11 anyway.
You know, you're right. I think it's actually in the 11th house. The cusp is those two lines up on top of it are the other one is the cusp line and the other one is the Venus line, but I think the cusp actually comes first and then Venus. So it's probably in the 11th house.
Yeah. Okay. It's kind of like I'm so used to looking at the different like the
It's a little bit
format from
yeah.
com. Like takes like a bit of getting used to. But I think the sun in the 10th house, like close to midheaven, I think it's gonna give like a bit of that like Leo energy more to the
Yeah.
career. Or I don't know, but because you have also sun in um like conjunct midheaven, right?
That's true, but it's in the 9th house, so I feel like all of my planets that are conjunct, they're always like hiding. So when the sun is in the 9th house, it hides, or in the 12th house, it hides. But I think since this one, the sun is in the 10th house, it's actually like you can see it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Um, hmm.
Let me see. There's also Saturn. Saturn is in the 8th house in retrograde in Aquarius. This person has a lot of Aquarius.
Yeah. I'm also thinking like because of this, like Mars is because you were talking about the planets that hide. So I think like I feel like the Mars is hiding in the 12th house,
Mhm.
which will affect the moon in Aries, which will affect the ascendant. So I feel like I mean it feels like there's kind of a line there or some sort of
Mhm.
like that
Yeah.
the planets affect each other.
Yeah, that's true. If you start from the ascendant, go to the moon, which is in Aries, and then you go to Mars. You can take that to Mercury as well. That's also hiding in the 9th.
Yeah. But the Mercury takes us to the midheaven back. So I mean, I feel like maybe that's why this person is probably like quite career oriented.
Yeah,
How the direction goes there in a way.
yeah. I think we see this person talking, rebelling, but also being like really stern, the way they're talking. And
Yeah. Um,
really
yeah,
smart.
'cause- and very smart, did you say? Or
The way they talk is very smart because Mercury's in Aquarius.
I know this is not gonna be like Princess Diana because she's so much older, but I feel like this could have been her because she had like that very kind of sweet, sensitive, like kind of like outlook or like look about her. But then like she also had, I think, the Scorpio energy and like the
Hmm.
kind
I'm not
or
that,
I don't,
I'm fighting for something.
yeah, exactly. But I'm thinking like kind of that's the energy, that's the kind of energy I see about this person.
Yeah. I'm thinking if this is somebody like, I think I'm thinking too much of who she might know. Um, um,
Yeah, that's also because maybe we don't know like people, or at least I don't know like people that would be this age. Maybe like,
yeah.
you know.
Um, 'Cause I'm thinking like somebody would be like, well, you know what's funny? We're thinking about women with this chart. This could be a man's chart too.
That's true. Yeah.
Um,
But I feel like this person could be creative because she has like all the sun, the moon, the Venus, they're all like all the three planets that come after heaven are somehow like beneficial or related to some artistic endeavor. And
yeah, and Venus
also, I
is,
think the Cancer as a sign is imaginative as well.
yeah. I wonder if that Venus could be like fashion or something in 11.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I actually like that. I think this could be like a fashion person.
Mm.
But I think they have any Earth actually? Like they don't have any personal planets in Earth.
Mm-mm. There's Mars in air and Sun, Mercury. Okay, Sun, Mercury, Mars in air, Venus in Pisces, and Moon in Aries. No, well, they do have the conjunction in Earth. And Jupiter in the third. That's kind of.
Oh, Jupiter in the third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. um, I know they follow a lot of like YouTubers. I'm trying to think if it's like a gamer or a YouTube gamer. um, um, I'm thinking with the technology and then the Mercury is like being seen, like you're talking and you're being seen on screen. And then you have all that Aquarius, which is like the tech, the screen. It could be some kind of a YouTuber games.
That's
Um,
true. Yeah.
um,
Also, like maybe it would fit like with the moon Cancer stuff. Like if you're a YouTuber, then you get to work from home. You don't
yeah,
have to go
that's
anywhere. Yeah.
true. Also, Moon in Aries is competitive, so the games would also kind of.
Yeah. That could be something. I like that.
So
Yeah.
I think instead of the rebelliousness, the Aquarius could also come in like technology or the kind of new, more innovative way in movie.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like because it's a younger person, so like this age, maybe the Aquarius energy comes through the technology more
Yeah.
than the rebellion and like stuff like that.
Also in the game, usually it's like the same format that we have here, which is you will see that person's face throughout. The sun, since we see them, it's like right there when you look at them, kind of
Mm.
symbolic how we literally see their face.
Yeah, we see the Aquarius part, which is the game, and then we see the sun, which is their face. So we see, so that's kind of what we see through the midheaven.
Yeah. Do you feel like finding out who the person is and then we can possibly research them? Because I feel like I don't know who this is.
Yeah, okay, let's do
Okay.
that because also I feel like my brain is not really working so well now.
Yeah. I think it's the format of the chart. It's just it's a little different. Like we've not looked at any aspects or anything, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me find out. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, it is Ed Sheeran.
Oh, okay. All
There's
right.
the singer. Doesn't he play the guitar too?
Uh, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I don't know that much about him. I mean, I know what he looks like.
Yeah, I think I have his face in my mind. See,
Yeah.
um,
I think once when I was in Ireland, like I tried to book a hotel and everything was booked because Ed Sheeran was there. I don't know if he's
okay.
Irish.
He does have that kind of cancer ascendant though.
Oh yeah, yeah, he does. He's English. Okay, singer-songwriter.
Yeah, well the songwriter's definitely there with the Mercury. I don't know if this will
Yeah.
show to people. There you are, Ed.
Oh,
Sheeran.
I make Ed Sheeran like talk about his own chart there.
Yeah. Um, yeah, Ed Sheeran. I did not get all the Aquarius vibes from him. I don't know how rebellious he is or what kind of work he does.
Yeah, that's true. But for some reason, like his hair feels like he has the Aquarius hair. Like I don't know why I feel that way.
like an Einstein hair, like
I don't
whatever.
know. Or I don't know, maybe because it's red. I don't know why I get that association about
Yeah,
him. Um,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm trying to see. He's done some charity work. Um,
really the moon in Aries that makes his hair red.
yeah. I mean, he's very, very popular.
Well, I'm thinking like he started very early. It says that he started singing at a choir when he was 4 and he learned to play the guitar at it when he was 11. So I feel like does could like the sun in the midheaven influence that, like maybe representing like this more like young or like childlike part that like affecting that he started doing what he's doing for work like when he was a kid. Like
Hmm.
if you associate the sun with being a kid. I don't know.
Why would you associate it with the sun instead of the moon?
Um, because I don't know, I feel like I associate like Leo and the fifth room with kids as well. So maybe like through that.
That's true.
And maybe the moon would be more like the mother, or maybe like the emotions that come through the childhood or something like this. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that could definitely be. I think the Mercury is probably his instruments, the guitar, um, and also the
Yeah,
songwriting, the words he
but we
sings.
weren't sure if he played the guitar when we first heard the name, so that's why the Mercury is hiding.
Oh yeah, like it's kind of secondary to his face and his name. Oh,
Yeah,
but he's not like a guitarist. He's Ed Sheeran.
yeah.
I think he writes a lot about like love songs. I
Okay.
think that's the
I'm
one
trying
that
to
I.
think like what is like some famous songs from him? Um,
Famous
because I'm
song,
sure them.
Ed Sheeran. Um, Shape of You.
Okay.
Um, Perfect. You did, did, you look perfect tonight. That
I
song.
don't know. I don't know this one.
It's just very beautiful. I think that's the love song that I'm thinking of. I think people use that as their like wedding song or something. Like it's the I think I heard that it was like one of the highest rated wedding songs or something like that.
And that's from Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, that's Ed Sheeran.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, interesting.
Yeah. Maybe that could be the Venus too. He's kind of lovey that way, like the Venus in Pisces, like romantic.
Yeah, that's true. Um, I mean, I'm looking at a picture of him with glasses, and here he looks like very Aquarius-like. I don't know. You look perfect. Uh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He does look.
I think that maybe Aquarius could also come because he doesn't look like the stereotypical like kind of macho guy.
That's true. Or
Like
not like the beautiful, pretty like face and like the abs and all that.
yeah, because if you think about the people that we have, I don't know, Backstreet Boys or something like this, they just all look kind of stereotypical, like handsome and like what would have been thought like
Yeah, I
that
think
a man.
even today. Yeah,
So in a way, maybe that's where like the Aquarius comes, that he has a more unique look about him. Also,
true. Or maybe he also like rebels against that ideology that a man should look a certain way or a man should have like, strong muscles or something.
yeah.
Mm.
Cool.
Hey, I think that's all I can really say about this chart. Um, at least what we saw right away is like we didn't see anything bad or anything negative. We're pretty much saying all kinds of pleasant things about this person. And I think they came out being exactly that. There's like I think he's generally like liked. I don't know if there's any drama about him. So
Yeah, like I think that's the thing, like feeling you get. And I think it makes sense, like with the sun, moon, and Venus, they're all pleasant planets, and then with the also with the ascendant, like you have the moon energy, and it's all nice and sweet. And
yeah.
then like some of the more challenging stuff is like in the seventh and eighth. So maybe in relationships, who knows what's going on there, but
Yeah, that could
we
be.
see it's all nice.
Yeah. I think that um I think that I think that we immediately thought this person was a woman, and then they came out not being like a very macho man. It's kind of interesting that this stuff kind of maybe feminine like energy in that sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Evan.
Okay. Well, I think we are done. We can say bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye,
Bye.
everybody. Thank you for watching. What